Hi everyone, Denise here from Heron Pilates and Yoga. And today's short video is all about hands, wrists, and forearms and fingers. So if you have any issues with your hands, like arthritis, like I do, these exercises will be very helpful for you. They're not hard to do and they only take a few minutes. So, hands and fingers. So one of the nicest things to do is make fists with your hands. These are strengthening exercises. And then spread your fingers wide apart and then wiggle fingers and thumbs. And you can repeat this as often as you like. We're going to do it a few times. Make a fist and really squeeze your fingers and thumbs into your hands. And then spread your fingers wide and wiggle fingers and thumbs. So if you haven't done these exercises before, your hands may be a little bit sore afterwards. That's okay. These are strengthening exercises, so you'll know your muscles have worked. And then wiggle. So we're going to do 2 more sets. Make fists. Spread your fingers wide. Feel them spread and stretch. And then wiggle. And then I like to rub my hands together afterwards, bringing a little heat, oxygen back into the area. Feels really, really good. So an exercise that you can do now for your wrist, give your fingers a little bit of a break, is to take your hand and the thumb is hooked behind the palm of the hand and fingers are on top of the hand, and then gently, very gently fold the hand down. Don't pull or yank because you can hurt your wrists. And then take the hand and go the other way and lift the hand back up. And notice when I do this, that my fingers of the hand that's doing the work are supporting the palm of the hand. So don't do it at the ends of your fingers. And we're going to do 2 more sets after this. Very gentle with this exercise. And we're going to do 1 more. And then, of course, you have to do it on the other side. I'm going to rub my hands together. It feels really good. It brings warmth into the area. And I'm going to switch hands. So I'm going to take my hand, thumb around the palm, fingers around the back of the hand, and gently draw down on the wrist. Very gentle. And then reverse my hand placement and draw the hand back. So some of you may notice that their arthritis is bothering them a little bit in this hot summer that we're having. So just take it easy with these exercises, don't overdo it. But if you do them on a regular basis, every day, or maybe 2 or 3 times a week, your hands and fingers and wrists will get stronger. The secret is to just keep moving. So now I'm going to do 1 more. This is the last one of these. Good. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is go back to our fingers and thumbs. So you're going to take your thumb and your index finger and bring the pads of the fingers together and press 3 times. And then you're going to go to the next finger and press 3 times. And the baby finger 3 times. And you can do this as often as you like. And you want some tension there. Really squeeze. This strengthens fingers and right up into the wrist. I'm doing 3 sets of 3 repetitions on each finger. And of course the thumb is working the hardest. Good, now I'm going to switch hands, thumb and index finger, pressing 3 times. Onto your ring finger, and then your baby finger. So I'm going to do 2 more sets of that, 3 repetitions for each finger, 3 full sets. Okay, 1 last set. Rub your hands together. And then the next thing we're going to do is bring your thumb, the pad of your thumb, over your fingernail. Like you're going to flick somebody. So you're going to press your index finger into your thumb 3 times. And then move to your middle finger. And then move to your ring finger. And move to your rating finger. And again, we're going to do 3 sets of them. But before we move on, we're going to go back to the index finger. And this time, take your index finger over your thumb, because this strengthens your thumb. Okay. 2 more sets, 3 repetitions each. And you're probably thinking, oh my word, this is just the easiest. What a waste of time. And you'll be really surprised what a strengthening exercise these little things are. Okay. Working on the last set of 3 repetitions. On the right hand, and now we're going to switch hands, and it's index finger over thumb, and then thumb over index finger, and then middle finger, ring finger, baby finger. 2 more sets. Working on our last set. Good. Good. And then bring those hands together once again. So the next exercise we're going to do works our hands, but works the wrists and the forearms. Really strengthens your forearms. So I have 2 hand cloths wrapped together that I'm going to use. If you can use anything you want, if you have a very soft, small ball that will fit in the palm of your hands, you can use that. If you don't have that and you don't have something like I'm using, then you could get a pair of socks and roll them together. And you're going to put it in the fist, in the palm of your hand, and make a fist around it. And you're going to squeeze it. These are, you can get these in stores, tension relievers, I think they're called. But we're strengthening the hand, and if you look at my forearm, you'll notice the muscles in my forearm working. So we're working the muscles in your forearm, strengthening forearm, wrist, and hand. And I'm going to switch to the other side. I did 10 reps. These are great exercises to do. So that's that exercise. And again, I'm going to rub my hands together. A little heat in there, makes your hands and wrists feel really good. And then the next one is rolling the wrists around. Just mobility. These exercises are mobilizing exercises. And then go the other direction. And now I'm going to go up to my elbow, and I'm going to stir from my elbow. So if you were lying on the floor, you can have your arms supported at the elbow, and just stir from the elbow through the fingers. And now add the wrist roll as well, and then go the other direction. It's a little easier to move if you've got your elbow supported. Keeps it out of the shoulder. And then lower. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the other side. We're going to stir from the elbow. Again, these are mobility exercises. This also actually relieves stress in the shoulders. Go the other direction. And now add your wrist with the forearm movement. And go the other way. There we go. A little rub of the hands. So that's it for hands, fingers, and wrist strengthening exercises and mobility. I hope you enjoyed this short, helpful hint, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.